Welcome, educators. PC here to talk about how you can use online discussions to enhance your digital learning environment. Classroom discussions are a great way to increase student interest and engagement, as well as a way to provide you with feedback on the student's level of understanding. Online discussions have these advantages as well, and they also have additional advantages. They help to build a community of peers and the teacher in an online environment. They help to reduce stress by providing a convenient way for students to complete the schoolwork at their own time and at their own pace. They frequently lead to more focused and more in-depth contributions as students have the time to think about the information that they're being asked to process. They also frequently lead to more contributions from introverted or shy students who might otherwise be hesitant to participate in a classroom discussion. This document is going to show you how you can use the Digital Academy to create online discussions. Specifically, it's going to cover creating online discussions, how students access and contribute to online discussions, and how you can monitor and grade these discussions. Online discussions can be created from two places in the Digital Academy. They can be created as part of an online lesson, and they can also be created on the discussions page. Both of these items are in the online classroom. You can access that by clicking your classes link and then by clicking the classroom button. If you don't see a classroom button, you'll need to set up your online classroom in the Digital Academy. There's a video called Distance Learning for Teachers Using the Online Classroom that explains how to set it up and how to use the online classroom. That's available on our YouTube channel at bit.ly/DA-channel. When you go to your classroom page, you'll see something like the page below. On the left, you have navigation. You can access the Lessons module by clicking the Lessons link, and you can access the Discussions module by clicking the Discussions link. Again, if you don't see those, you can click Edit Classroom Pages to configure that, and there's more information on how to do that on the video that we just referenced on our YouTube channel. To create a discussion through the Lesson module, click the Lessons button. If this is your first time accessing the Lessons module, you'll see a screen like the one on the right. It's basically blank because there's no units and no lessons. There's a video called Building Online Lessons that goes over detailed information on how to set up your lessons. Recommend watching that first. That's available on our YouTube channel, bit.ly/DA-channel. This module is going to cover specifically how to add discussion stages. So to do that, you press the Edit Module button, which puts you into edit mode. You navigate to your unit and to your lesson where you want to add your discussion, and then you click Add New Stage. Pick a discussion stage. When you pick a discussion stage, a new stage will be added to your lesson, and you first need to give it a name by typing over the text that says New Stage. If you've already built a discussion from somewhere else and you just want to link it to your online lesson, you can pick it from the list below. In this case, there are no existing discussions, as it says no result match. So you can build a new one by clicking the Build One button. If you access discussions through the Discussion module, you'll do that by clicking the discussion link on the left. Your first time on the site, you'll see a screen like the one shown with no discussions. You create a new discussion by hitting the New Discussion button. It'll put a new discussion on your screen, which you can then edit by clicking the pencil icon. Regardless of whether you create a discussion for the Lessons module or the Discussion module, you'll need to fill out the same information. First, you need to give your discussion a name. This name will be used in the assignment list and in the gradebook if it's added to that. And then you give it a prompt. This is the main text for the user that they should be replying to. The prompt is HTML, so it can have images, links, colored text, bold text, any of that stuff. Once you've filled out a name and a prompt, like our name here, what are the pros and cons of online lessons, you can click the Options area and specify a required number of posts and a required number of replies. You can also specify a close date and indicate whether students can like other people's posts. This information is all optional. You don't have to provide any of it. It's highly recommended that you put your discussion into your gradebook, even if you're not going to count it for the final score. This gives you, as the teacher, a method to easily monitor responses through the Smart Grader, which is the Digital Review tab in the Gradebook. So to add your discussion to the Gradebook, click the Gradebook area and expand it. First, check the box that says Show in Gradebook. Then you need to fill out all of the other Gradebook fields. The Gradebook code is how the assignment appears in your Gradebook. Max points, the marking term. Course section, which is the class you want to add it to, that should be pre-filled to the class you're working in. And then an assign-on date, which is when it becomes visible to the students, and a due-on date, which is when it is due, as well as a Gradebook category. If you'd like to add this discussion to multiple classes, click the Add New Item button and fill out the required fields for the additional class. Students can access the discussion through the Lesson module or the Discussion tab. When they go through the Lesson module, they'll see it listed as a stage in one of their lessons, as shown below. When they click on that stage, it will open up in the Learning Module Player. The player will give them the prompt and an area to respond, as well as showing them all of the other replies and posts. Their posts will be highlighted in yellow. If they access it through the discussion page, they'll see a list of all open discussions. For each discussion, they'll see information such as the total number of posts, as well as their posts and the number of required posts and replies, and the number of points that it's worth if it's in the gradebook. When they expand it, they'll see the prompt, and they'll have an opportunity to respond and view other people's posts and replies. This is essentially the same as it is in the Learning Module Player. If the discussion is in their gradebook, they'll be able to see it from the Assignments tab on their home page or on the class page. It will show up as an assignment, and when they expand it, they will have a button that will allow them to go to the discussion page to view or contribute to this discussion. If the discussion is in the gradebook, the teacher can monitor it through the gradebook. To do that, go to your gradebook and then click the Digital Review tab. On the left, pick the assignment for this discussion. When you pick the assignment, you'll see a list of all the students who've contributed on the left. If they haven't been graded, they will be in blue, and it will show the number of posts and the number of replies. When you click a student, you'll see their posts highlighted in yellow, and then you'll also have an area on the right where you can enter a grade. When you're done entering the grade, click Mark Graded, and you'll automatically move to the next student. I hope this short video helps you to understand how to use discussions. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email support@digitalacademy.org, or you can call our 800 number at 833-222-3359. Good luck!